when we talk about the other factors for comparing reactivity of metals, let us take a look of the reactions of metals. The first one, on page 4 to page 5 of your textbook, you can see how different metals behave when they are burnt on a Bunsen flame. In these pictures, you can see different flame colors obtained when we burn different metals. So you can see how they behave differently. In this part, of course, we have to study well how they behave when they are burnt on a Bunsen flame. For example, you may be asked how potassium behaves when it is burned on a Bunsen flame. Then you should say it burns vigorously with a line neck flame to produce a white powder. So that's why you have to spend some time in studying this part, because you can see different metals behave differently on Bunsen flame. Second thing, you have to consider the work equation. But in general speaking, you can see that metal oxides are produced when the metals react with oxygen. For example, magnesium reacts with oxygen to produce potassium oxide. Sodium reacts with oxygen to produce sodium oxide. In case of iron, you can see iron reacts with oxygen to form iron 2 free oxide. That means both iron 2 and iron 3 oxides are produced. In the third thing, if you refer to this table, you can see that, for example, the reactive metals burn when they are heated on the Bunsen flame. And even the less reactive metals also burn when they are heated on the Bunsen flame. But the least reactive metal do not burn. Also, when we compare their behavior on the Bunsen flame, you can see that the more reactive metal burn already, even we provide gentle heating. But for the less reactive metal, if we want them to burn, we should provide strong heating. Now you can see the difference between more reactive metals and less reactive metals on the conditions for reactions and the observable change when they are heated on the Bunsen flame. So that's why the scientists construct the reactivity series based on the behavior of the metals on Bunsen flame. I hope this table may help you to study well how they behave and how they are arranged. So that's why the second factor is how vigorous the metals react. Help us to compare reactivity of metals, because more reactive metals react less vigorously. Pardon, it should be react more vigorously than the less reactive metals. Other information you have to study. For example, metals look shiny. It is one of the general properties, but they become dull when they expose to air because the metals react with the oxygen to form metal oxide. The metal oxide layer gives the dull appearance. So that's why the ferroreactive metals should be stored under paraffin oil. After we talk about this part, please try to do the class practice 11.1 and we will check the answer later.